Hello guys, thank you so much for joining us today. As above, so below. You know this is hump day for us. This is mercurial energy to each and every one of you guys. If this is your first time in my live, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I am the apostle and pastor of Apostle of the Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in the ATRs, or the African traditional sciences by which we harness, direct, and disperse energy, frequency, and vibration. If you are being in this live, first of all, let me tell you something. This is for melanated people, and this is whether you're in the church practicing the ATRs, or whether you are an individual that has left the church but still got church influence. This is the live for you. What we here do, we do make spiritual, real magic, practical, make it logical, and also having strategies about how you want to manifest. What's up there, gang? Everybody chiming in. Wait a minute. My petty phone illegal. Yes, I'm rocking my petty. And I got my Stormy from Detroit. Then I got Shamari, Sasha Fields, my Cancer. And then I got my baby Scorpio in the house. And then there go Karen O'Brien. Thank you so much. That's what I'm talking about. So as you guys have been outside. Now I am actually very, very excited about what came to me. And I started this situation. And I think that this is going to be very, very essential to growth as a melanated people. And one thing about spirit world, they always have a rhyme or reason for the things they do. What's up, my 69? Sir Lickum and Sir Stickum. What's up, Mama Susan in the house? Thank you so much for being with us. I want to say, first of all, salutations to my Madrina, to my Padrino, and to my Oba, and to my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, and Palo, Mystic, and Ajay's. To each and every one of you guys, thank you so much for being here on our Bible study night. I also want to say, Pisces, Aries, hello, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. This is not going to be a very long live, but it's going to be a very teaching live. I haven't got anything done. I'm not too long, just got off, so I haven't eaten anything. So I want to say to many of you guys, what I'm about to share, and I'm going to express it in a way that you will understand when it comes down to different types of magic, whether in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, Mystic, and Ajay, whether it is dark magic or light magic, don't really matter. Universal laws apply to us. So what I do, I have what I call my saints versus my tribe. Now, y'all know I'm a Sagittarius, Moon in Aries, and Rising sign Pisces, so I'm gonna keep it real. And the reason why I'm doing this, and I hope that many of you guys take the principle after I share why I'm doing this, take this principle into your life and everyday life, and this will help you actually excel more, not only naturally but spiritually. And we're going to be talking about being competitive spiritually, but the concept is different no matter what you do in life. And I want to say this from get-go. I am excited because it doesn't matter if I say tomato or tomato. You're not a part of our platform. It doesn't really matter, right? So I want to say this, first of all, to my saints. My saints' advantage was when I originally got the idea, I put it in the church group, and so therefore they were aware of it before I got to my tribe and started sending out the messages for my tribe. And so those that are on my tribe, we're going to learn about magic and why we're doing it this way, and then those are in my church. Now, the advantage that many of my church members have over many of you guys, because my church members are actually interacting with me and have been around me. Whether they've been faithful or not faithful is irrelevant. What's important is that they have had the pleasure of being actually in the house of God and seeing me operate in my spirituality in the ATRs and the black arts, right? The tribe has basically been people that have had graveyard work with me, consultation with me. Natasha Foster is in the house. Aquarius, yes. What's up there, Shyla? In the house. Virgo in the house. So the reason why I'm excited about this is because, and this takes you understanding the people that you are basically interviewing. If you are on a date, you're trying to get relationships and friends and all this. So a lot of you guys don't understand that as you endeavor into the arts, no matter what tradition you get into, what is going to happen if you want to expand, you have to learn how to play well with others. When I was in college, we had this class called Critical Thinking. And in the class, we had, the teacher brought in this, just like a volleyball net or something, right? And so we had to trust each other to lift each other over the net to the other side, and then the other side brought the individual down. So everybody, they split up in teams, and so, you know, the individual started over here. Everybody had to lift that individual up, put them over the net, and then put them down in the hands of the other crew. So there's parts of magic, whether it's in a coven, whether it's in an elay, or whether in the church world we say where 2 or 3 gather to name, and when you are grouping yourself energetically, and that's what my 13th circle is about. This is what I'm trying to prepare people of understanding how to have an agenda above yourself, which you become a part of a group. You know, the Bible talks about having many branches, but the same spirit, many administration, but the same spirit. Our people struggle very badly in gathering together. We know that we should do it, but we always find ourselves in some type of contention. And so, because my tribe is accustomed to the tribe and the people in the tribe, and my saints are accustomed to the people in the saints, this is when you in life have to get outside of the box of who you are. Because what that person does still affects you. This is when people say, if I don't vote, it don't affect me. Yes, it does. If this is when people say, well, it don't matter that my child ain't doing it, but they child, it's going to affect you. Because your child got to get married, your child got to have sex, your child got to interact with somebody. And if you're not concerned about the community, guess what? If you're not concerned about the community of men and women, you're still going to be interacting with those people. And until we start having certain exercises that teach us how to come together with an agenda to achieve something, until we start practicing, because we have practiced many years of how to be divided as a house. We have practiced many years of how to undermine leadership. We have practiced many how to undermine relationship. We good at that. We good up tearing up houses. We good at that. We're good up messing up good friendships and good business relationships. These things that we're going to be doing, and I said the deadline would be Saturday at noon. This is not just about money. This is about how I watch. Now, let me tell you what I saw. Very early on, the difference, and I was laughing. The tribe, once the one member of the tribe found out about this, they immediately started contacting other tribal members, which I was pleased about that. I didn't want to notify everybody, but this is the thing that I saw. Even though my saints had the advantage because they heard first, and they also started giving before my tribe did, because of how I watched my tribe start collecting and assembling themselves together, I told Mother Susan, I said, they gonna walk down my saints. Let me tell y'all something. Working well with others is a part of magic. Being able to assemble yourselves together, it doesn't matter who got more or less, but the goals are the saints are 1,200 and the tribe is 1,500. But the tribe is bigger. But what I saw in return is I saw the same thing I see with my saints. Only a few people start giving. And then the other ones sit back and wait on to see what the other one's going to do. That's not what the tribe did. The tribe started calling this person up, sending the videos out. And so, which shows the dynamic of where we have trouble issues. What's up there, my jealous sweets? I didn't know if you wanted that because you wanted to go through first, y'all. But that's what I'm saying. When you feel connected to somebody, soon as you hear tribe, you do your thing. Whatever that thing is. We as a black people, when we hear something going on, we immediately put, oh, that ain't my problem, that's their problem. No, it's all our problem. This is what magic is. Magic is understanding that we are all connected. Magic understands that we all come from a source. I understand that this was sprouted on there, but I still like the competitiveness. I like how when I sent certain messages to certain people, and I'm just being honest with y'all, there was a big difference between the saints and the tribe. There was a more togetherness with the tribe versus the saints. Couple people immediately sent in, but their mindset, I'm not gonna hit the goal. I'm gonna see what the rest gonna do. The reason why I always win in my endeavors and undertakings is I never worry about, I do what I can. If I can hit that goal by myself, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say this again. Your chief apostle, only reason why I didn't get involved, because I didn't want to tilt the scale either way, so I didn't get involved. When you have a mindset of winning for your team, this is why I like gymnastic teams, and this is why I like anything that has a team, because there's a skill that you gain when you learn how to work well with others, and that your mindset is, we gonna win, not I'm gonna win. See, selfishness, drawing into what you want and how it affects other people, you always miss the goal. A lot of my family's wealth was because my grandmother knew how to run a team, run a squad, run a crew. She knew, she learned really fast and really quick who was who and who was good with who. And when I watch, we call her Queen B. When you know, and you got people in your life, and whether it's a husband and wife or a family member or an extension of the family, you got to learn how to work well. When you got people on your team that's trying to be all-stars, they're going to mess it up for the team. What's up there, my love? My Taurus is in the house. And I know that a lot of you don't get it. Even me being chosen, I could never have gotten where I am if it wasn't from the Elays. I could never got where I got if it wasn't from my tribe called my family. My dad's side, my mom's side. There were so many other hands that played a part. A team effort that gets you to the point. That's why when it comes down to voting or any type of administration where it takes other people to get there, that's when you find out you don't really have people skills. That's when you find out you don't really do well. There are certain blessings that are only tied to God causing men to give into your bosom, good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. And because you don't have the mindset of team, that we're all connected, whether you're an Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Palo, whether you're Mystic, Ajay, beginner, intermediate, it don't matter. We all affect each other one way or the other, whether it's the northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere, don't matter. It was all created by the divine. When you start understanding that, that's why when I had the dream last night that the divine gave me permission to put, I told you it's 2 bitches I want to get. Well, I had a dream last night, I had a permission to get one of them bitches. The reason why I go through the divine, because I know that all souls belong to God. See, some of y'all, when you're attacking your enemies or you trying to get certain things and you being competitive, you keep forgetting that this person, that you may be, say for instance, you playing tennis, right? Now y'all opponents, right? And it ain't nothing wrong with being competitive and trying to win. But if you got bad mannerism and you don't really respect other people, what happens when you and that person got to play doubles together? There's a lack of trust. See, being competitive doesn't make you instantly or automatically untrustworthy. It's when you don't have respect for the next man or next woman and their perfection and their skill that makes you a terrible double player. This is the same concept of when you find somebody in the church, what we call it prayer partner. The same concept when we say two peas in a pod. When you got people in life and you keep talking about why black people don't, we hard to come together, it's because we have practiced being divisive against each other, but we have not practiced being a unit, being a team. This is why certain sports are very good for kids when they learn how to be teammates, and they learn how to, sororities are very good for people so they understand how to belong to a group. Well, even in the spiritual community, whether in E5 voodoo, is that not that sexy girl? What's up, T. Carter? That's why I love this tribe ministry. Yeah, so I wanted to prove something, because a lot of times when you try to tell black people they don't have people skills, or you try to tell black people they don't want something, they got thousand excuses why they do want it. Let me explain something to you. My family did not start falling apart until my grandmother died, and I'm going to tell you why. Because she was the only team player. I'm going to say this again. Watch football, basketball, anything. Normally it's somebody, one or two people that's the glue to that team. And when that teammate, whether they retire or whatever, everything peels off. Because all of those other people in that team are really individuals. And it's that individual, or those two individuals that keep everybody together, resolving issues, nipping stuff at the bud, or making up for what the other one lacked. It takes, when you energetically are trying to grow and you trying to develop, it has a lot to do with the mindset of individuals. When you got people on the team trying to make the captain, ain't nothing wrong with wanting to be at the top, but are you qualified? Do you have the trust of your teammate? See, one thing about teamwork, you can't only be good at what you do, but you have to have the trust of the people that work with you. That's why you see Tom Brady able to excel like he did. You just can't be a good quarterback. You also got to be a good teammate. And a lot of us, we didn't learn it from home. And we definitely ain't learning from the church. That's why we have the terminology in the church world, cliques. And this is why we're not as strong as we could be. This is why we're not as advanced as we can be. This is why. And guess what? Because where we really come from, as the divine, where we come from, all is one. Until we learn, and we need certain strategies that teach us on a very basic level how to accumulate, how to come together. Not trying to hinder another player because you feel that the coach is giving him or her more playtime, instead of wanting to see the team win. I want to talk to y'all. I know a lot of y'all not going to tell the truth, and it's okay. It's really okay. But you could be so much further. You could actually work less hard. Yes, I like the way to come in here, Apostle Tupac. That's a real Scorpio. What's up, Minister Al? It doesn't matter how talented you are. If you don't know how to be a team player, I don't care what you know spiritually. You cannot work well with the energies of a earth sign, a water sign, or a fire sign when two can't walk together except they agree. If you want to ever know whether you're in harmony with somebody, always check the energy. Always check the energy. My tribe started summoning each other up. That's like in the beehive. The one bee sent out that signal, everybody come. What they did at my saints, they start operating as individuals. I seen one person start calling people. One person. It's a group effort. It's not an individual effort. That was the whole mission. If I want to excel in life, I got to know how to not only be an individual, but I also have to know how to be a part of a group. You can't just think that you're going to grow spiritually without the assistance of other people, places, and things. That's not how that works. I am not where I am right now because I'm the individual. I am because of a collection of people. And I myself had to earn that trust with them in order for them to allow me to excel in the covenant, in the elate, in the church world. That's right, energy never lies. What's up there, my Ryan? Let me tell y'all something. Teamwork make a dream work. I'm going to say it again. Teamwork. Because you don't know the hierarchies, it's like in voodoo. Synchronicity, that's right, Shamari. Not Shamari, Stormy. Synchronicity in every pantheon. That's why when some people get involved into voodoo or Santeria or even Christianity, if you got introduced to Michael, you got introduced to all 7 angels. If you got introduced to Papa Legba, you got introduced to the Loas, because they're a family of spirits. If you got introduced to Maperifun Iligba, you got introduced to the Orishas. The mere fact that you still think as an individual that because you may have gotten initiated through a particular deity, a particular energy or frequency or vibration, you don't see the family of spirits that have been working together for centuries. That's the same thing when I go to a cemetery. Those spirits have been working together as a city, as a community. When you go to a cemetery, those spirits interact with each other. Now, do every spirit in a cemetery get along? No, that ain't true either. They don't everybody, but they know they are a community. The only time black people get together is when they die. The only time black people get together when somebody die. Somebody got to bury your ass. Somebody got to pray over your ass. And somebody got to throw dirt on your ass. Okay? Okay? I don't care how well you built your, like, you got insurance, you got money, whatever. My grandmother did not embalm her ass. She did not dress her ass. And neither did she bury her ass. And she is not venerating her ass. I am. Family. It takes a collection of people. Minister Mario is excelling because of the tribe, because of the saints, because a collection of people stepping in, family or friends or whomever. Black people. This is bigger than just my saints versus my tribe. All of y'all belong to me. But there's a mentality that is very different in my tribe, which causes us, I believe that the tribe is going to hit their goal. I'm just being straight up. I believe the tribe is going to hit their goal faster and more effective because they are more unified. That's what I saw. That's what I watched the text messages. Then I watched the saints. Everybody did their individual part. And what could have happened is one person could have brought home the gold. Are you hearing me? One person in that tribe could have brought home the gold, which bring everybody the medal. See, when you trying to win, you don't worry about who doing and who not doing. I'm going to say that again. I'm not going to let what somebody else in my church not doing cause me in apostolic not to win. I'm not going to let somebody else's attitude or whatever they got going on. If I can bring home the gold, even though we all get a trophy, everybody get acknowledged and all that because we on the team together. I don't have the mindset to sit back and wait on what my other elate brothers or what my other cousins going to do. Because if I can do it all by myself, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it because I love to win. I despise losing. If I lose, it had to happen. You understand? It's all about mentality, y'all. And black people don't know how to win. Black people don't know how to win. Black people know how to keep everybody losing. You can have talent and ability and all that, but when you don't understand that it's a collective effort on everybody's part. It's like when you even say, it goes on when family reunions or birthday parties. Who gonna do this? Who gonna need that? Jasmine, this man needs rehab. Jasmine, listen here, bitch. And I'm gonna disrespect you as a woman. And I'm disrespecting you in front of other women because you came in somebody else's life, bitch. And you made a statement about somebody you don't even know. And you disrespected me first. Huh? So let me explain this. I might need rehab, but you need reconstruction. I might need rehab, but you need your vagina revisited. You understand? So we both need some re in our life. Maybe I need more reefer in my life. But whatever it is, it's bitches like you. It's bitches like you that are the problem to our community. Because you can't stand to see a black man in no type of authority, no type of bitch. It's bitches like you, huh? That no man should ever put their penis in your vagina, but they should royally stick it right in your anus because you're an asshole. That's what you deserve, Jasmine. And thank you for coming and helping my algorithm because I still win and I still get paid. Dumb bitch. Anyway. So these are the things that I tell people. You got to be able to cipher through the bull as a teammate. There are people on your team that don't want to see you win. There's people on your team that are intentionally slowing down. This is why people, even in sports world, they trade out players. When somebody is more concerned about being a superstar on the team, do you understand? When somebody's more concerned about outgiving, outdoing, out manifesting, out whatever spiritually, this is how we hinder the whole team, the whole group. It doesn't matter if you're out of a tribe of Diomay. It doesn't matter if you're a tribe of Ephraim. It doesn't matter if you're out of Benjamin. Whatever your tribe may be. The point is that all 12 tribes are still Israel. Black people feel that if you ain't in my tribe, then we ain't together. All 12 tribes were still the tribes of Israel. They were still one. But they all had different energies, frequencies, and vibrations. Just like we do the zodiac sign. We all may be Sagittarian, but we have different types of energy as the Sagittarius. We all may be Aquarius, but being in an Aquarius, we all have different facets in being an Aquarius. You need to understand that just because you're not a Gemini, just because you're not an Aquarius, just because you're not a Scorpio, we still in this together. Because all of our energies need to come together to do this corporate thing. And this is something that I laugh so much today. When I tell you my tribe was talking all kind of trash. When I tell you my tribe, on a few people in the Saints said something, where they said something and did something. But the other ones was quiet as a mouse. Because you know what they're waiting on? Just like we have it all experienced in our life. Those people in our life that sit and wait on other people to pull the whole load. You're not a team player. You're not going to be good in magic. Not overall magic. Your little individual spells and individual conjure and all that stuff, fine. But I'm talking about real power because it takes the collective. It takes a collective of spirits. It takes a collective of ancestors. It takes a collective of anything. It takes the trees and the moon and the stars. All of these are connected. But when you have your own agenda, and your agenda is going to affect the overall progress or victory. And I'm going to say this as a Sagittarius, Moon, and Aries and around time. If you don't want me to say nothing derogatory to you, then don't say nothing derogatory to me. Especially if I didn't ask you for your opinion. If you're going to come in here and you're going to be a part of this tribe, or you want to be a part of my Saints, or you want to be a part of my Patreon, my Graveyard family, all these families are different, but they coming from the same source. because everybody don't need the same thing and everybody don't want the same thing. But you have to have a competitive nature. You have to desire that we all win in the end. And you have to do your part. But in order to recognize people that are only going to do enough because they understand that other people are going to do more, it's unfair. And as good teammates, when you see your brother or sister, I don't care if it's family, I don't care if it's husband, don't do that. That's not right. You know you can do better than what you're doing. Don't put all that weight on her. Don't put all that weight on him. Just because somebody get up and do, that's not fair for you to do that. It takes everybody talking, because you know what? Everybody don't get along with everybody. But everybody has somebody that they can talk to. Everybody feels comfortable with certain people, even though they're on the team. But when you know other people holding back or got issues with somebody, it still affect the team. Resolve it. Don't let stuff fester. Black people, whether you right or wrong, say what you got to say. Because at least at the end of the day, either we can completely disagree or at least we can come to some type of civil understanding and still win this. The mere fact that I gave the Saints, this is how much confidence I got in my tribe. I gave the Saints less money to raise. They don't have to raise $1,200. It's not because they have less people. Because there's people in my church that can pay the whole $1,200. But they're not gonna do it. I'm making a point, because once I address people, because let me tell y'all something, you want to be a good leader, especially with black people, you just can't tell black people something. You got to show them. You have to just almost like Donald Trump. You got to put facts upon facts upon facts. You got to give them scenario by scenario, where they, every time they were given an opportunity to promote and to progress in the group or the ELA or whatever, they did not do it because they want personal notoriety. People that are not there for the agenda, they want individual acknowledgement. And if the team don't win, all they want to be able to say is, well, I did my part. I'm going to take it to the hood. If one member in the family get caught by the police, we all caught. Because all of our hands are dirty. You can't say because Uncle Judd got busted, it don't matter. I'm going to say this again. And the ones that, even in my family situation, the ones that were out start fighting for the ones that were in. Because some of y'all don't understand, when your brother and sister fall, it's time for to pick them up. Because you don't know if you're going to need them today or tomorrow. The mentality that you feel that, oh, that's good for that helper, that's good for that nigga. Huh? That same natural family member, that same spiritual family, you might need them. 9 times 10 you will need them. For to sit there and watch them sink when you could give a helping hand, do your part. Sometimes, in my part, I did most of the magic. Others ones created the money. When the team operates, everybody ain't got the same position. Everybody don't run the same plays. It's just real talk. All right? I hope this really helped you guys tonight. Even though we are we're doing $1,500 for the tribe and we're doing $1,200 for the Saints, on both sides, there are people in my tribe that can pay that off on their own, in one individual, and the same thing is true on there. So that's why I didn't feel any type of way about it. Now, what I want y'all to learn in being a leader is things have to get done. It's like in a household. At the end of the day, that parent wanted them dishes washed. At the end of the day, that parent wanted that yard cut. Who turn it was, it's going to be irrelevant. You're going to think it's going to matter that it wasn't your turn to wash the dishes. But when mama go to swinging, it might as well be your turn. See, you could have washed the dishes and then told mama when she got home. I'm trying to teach y'all something. You could have washed the dishes and told mama when she got home that such and such didn't do his turn, but you made sure it got done. I'm trying to give you some wisdom. That's natural or spiritual. Instead of sitting there thinking you doing something, letting mama come home and catch them dishes in them. You think that the mama just gonna get on the person that was supposed. You was sitting your ass up here too. Cause you think you doing something. You think you exposing something. You think you hurting somebody. I remember I ain't did it that often, but I remember whipping. I have 3 sons, but at the time I had on 2. I remember whipping my oldest son for putting his hand on his baby brother. Then I whooped his baby brother, which is my youngest son at the time, for tattling on his brother. Because I had 2 lessons to teach. Keep your damn hands off my child and start running your goddamn mouth. Every time something happens, when you get him what you want, you ain't got nothing to say. But as soon as you getting your ass whooped or your ass handed to you, now all of a sudden you want to tattletale. I don't believe in that tattletale. You ain't say nothing now, don't say nothing then. Now if he wasn't here killing you, it's something different. Because I know my children. I know why you bring a certain news to me. It ain't because you are so concerned. If it's all about the team, it's about the win. And if you're a stronger vessel, make it happen. If you're a weaker vessel, do what you can. But at the end of the day, we all win. And that's all I wanted to say. Thank you so much. I'm going to see y'all guys tomorrow. Because I ain't ate. I ain't did nothing. I rushed home. I love y'all. I'm excited. Not that I don't have faith in my saints. I ain't said that. But I got my money on my tribe. If I was a betting man, and it's only because of the mentality, is very different. The tribe assembled. And that when you want to win, you need people that think like that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And then when black people start, I don't care, do these little exercise. We'll do it with your children, do it with your grandchildren. I used to do it with a superhero badge. I bring the kids in there, the superhero badge, and I have all kind of candy, and I try to teach the kids that no. Let the little ones come in, teach them. Let the older ones learn how to wait for the younger kids to get candy. You got to do things that teach them how to make sure everybody okay. I seen kids when I was giving out candy, they would snatch the bag. Hold on, baby. It's plenty. Look around. It's plenty. You don't have to do that here. You don't have to do that here. And then all of us started seeing them here. I watched the kids after a while. When they caught on, they start sharing candy. They start making sure, oh, she didn't get a bag, or she didn't get no candy, or he didn't get a candy. Kids need to learn how to work together. But we have to do this as a village. We have to do this as a collective. When you try to put pressure on 1 or 2 people or a couple of people, that's not a team. All right? Love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. God bless.